Today's video is going to be about how can you be a good friend to someone who is going through depression. Now, the things that I'm going to talk in this segment, the things that I'm going to talk about in this segment are going to be my opinions and my opinions only. There's a possibility that you may agree to it or may not agree to it. But that's kind of the point of all of this. So, I'm going to call this segment. I'm not going to tell you what's depression, what's the definition of depression. I'm going to put a link in the description below for you to know that. But what I can tell you is that what it feels like being in depression. Mainly because this is a feeling that I go through constantly. Now, this is what depression feels like. A dead weight on your chest. The more this weight stays on your chest, the heavier it gets. Now, the main question is, how do you become a good friend to a person who's going through this feeling? Now, to answer that question, it is important for you to know as a friend that they are going through this feeling. Now, to know that, the best way is to ask them this question directly. Like, are you going through something? Would you like to share what you're going through? How can I help? There's not 100% guarantee that you may get an answer, but it is basically giving your friends the idea that you are a safe person to talk to. You can support them when they need it. The other way you can help them as a friend is by telling them their achievements, reinstating their self-esteem. Telling them about their achievements, showing them pictures of their trophies, showing them their trophies. Now, by doing that, they feel validated and they feel good about themselves. And who doesn't like to feel good about themselves? Stop being aggressive with them. Stop saying things like, snap out of it. This is all you're doing. Stop being sad. Trust me, it doesn't help. It may actually hamper your friendship by saying that you're also instating that you are actually not a safe person to talk to or safe person to ask support from. Depression is serious. Now, it may not be serious like COVID or Delta, but it is serious. When you're sick, going to a doctor kind of helps. In the same way, if you have depression, going to a doctor helps. Encourage them to go see a doctor. But how can you help as a friend? You can help them find a good counselor or a good therapist. You can actually drive them to the appointments. You're meeting them after the appointments. It may not be a lot, but being around helps a lot. So this part of the video is going to be triggering. If you feel that that's something that you don't want, please skip to the time right here. Sadly, the risk of suicides and self-harm is more when you're going through depression. Now, what you can do as a friend is that look out for warning signs when you're interacting with them and support them and be with them as much as you can. I'm not going to go into the depths of what are the warning signs, what you can look for, clearly because I'm not really an expert of that, but I'm going to put a link in the description below for you to have a read of what can be the warning signs. While you're doing this, there can be times when your friends may snap at you. They might get aggressive, they may even shout at you. But remember this, that they are in great discomfort. Now, it can be tough, I understand. My recommendation would be keep calm and support them. It may not be always that your friends are looking for support, but when they do, they know exactly where to come. And that's what matters. That's what your friendship would mean to them. Hey Sophia.
Hi.
Hi. Can you give a quick recommendation on how to be a good friend to somebody who is going through depression?
Just be there for them and listen. Just be there and listen for them.
Thank you.